By using designer babies, we'll be able to predict and cure many genetic disorders, such as hemophilia, Tay-Sachs, and cystic fibrosis. People with these diseases have short and miserable lives. But by using designer babies, we can do justice for these people by providing them with long and fulfilling lives. Also, designer babies could potentially help us create more intelligent people who can further expand our economies and knowledge. Better minds cooperating can create greater potential for humankind. Furthermore, I feel that technology is a mark of all human beings. Our ability to solve and adapt to issues is how we evolve and improve as an entire species.
I'm Xavier Zeri, and we are against designer babies because I've done some research, and it turns out some people are using this for greed and profit. Not here in the USA, but out there in the world. In Ukraine, the designer babies are actually getting raised for slaughter like pigs. Turns out the doctors would lie or pay the couple to abort the baby, saying that it's unhealthy and stuff, but actually it was healthy this entire time. After the fetus is dead, they take the stem cells away, just to give it away to cities like Moscow and others. And all for one thing only, for beauty treatments around the world. These little infants that these people work so hard to sometimes make are dying for a ridiculous cause. And behind our blind eyes, there's soon to be a black market to be made about this.
Go back to
So regarding your point about how the technology is not mature enough yet, we can argue that all, if not most, innovations are not as good when they're developed. But however, as proven in the past, as research continues, technology will always improve and will get better, as shown by cell phones, cars, and airplanes.
In addition, as new technology develops, it is always very expensive at first. However, as the technology advances, costs will go down, so most people will be able to afford designer babies. And also in the future, if most of the population is designer babies, there will be equal opportunity for everyone.
I do still disagree. I've done some other research that they tested it on the most previous test subject ever, mice. They were smart and were able to go through the maze, but there's one problem. They were very, very hypersensitive to pain. And what if this technology to fall inside another psychopath like many in the past? Not all the world can be good. Some will use this for very evil things.
The process of creating a designer baby results in many risks involving medical costs. In vitro fertilization can lead up to 10,000 to 20,000. The medical risk implanting embryos can be 50% to 70% no implantation. Diagnostic testing, miscarriage.
So in conclusion, designer babies should be made because our economy and society will get better. There will be less medical expenses, and diseases will finally have cures instead of just treatments. Designer babies will prevent lifelong expensive diseases like cystic fibrosis, Huntington's disease, and Tay-Sachs. And without these diseases, you would save more than $300,000 on medical expenses in your lifetime per person. Our modern technology has allowed us to put people in space, create cell phones and GPS systems, and make electric cars. So we should be taking control of our evolution and creating designer babies to better our society. Designer babies will also allow couples that can't have their own children due to the risk of genetic disorders to finally be able to have a healthy designer baby. And regarding your point about the black market, there's going to be a black market for everything. So to reduce the black market, designer babies would be regulated and highly monitored. So also, children are already engineered by their parents, like the education they're given, morals taught, and religion. Parents should be able to engineer their child's appearance and genotype if they're already heavily influencing how their child is raised. And in summary, if we have the technology to make designer babies, we shouldn't deprive our future of disease-free, productive, and healthy individuals.
Changing some genes can cause genetic changes. Changing some genes in a designer baby can cause abnormalities and higher costs. Owning a designer baby would be given too much power over deciding on their own baby's future. It can lead to less diversity. Babies can be designed to fit parents' opinions, whether the baby benefits or not.